Good morning, world. Getting a bit of a late start today. Not too late, it's like 7 o'clock, but I was up until 4:16 a.m. messing with Wi-Fi, messing with YouTube, changing video settings, trying to get the last vlog to upload, so I slept in a little bit. But today is all about packing, and it's about getting our bike protected with this, and then getting this, all of this, and all of that, and all of that, and all of this into these, there they are, into these gigantic 50 kilogram rice bags. So, this is the start of the day. And yeah, we'll see how far we get.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, great mountain, Shenandoah River, life is holy, older than the sea, younger than the mountain, growing like a breeze, country road, take me home to the place where I belong. Mountain mama, take me home, country road.
Alright, that's us. That is everything we possess. And we have to get all of this inside these rice bags. And then all of our bikes wrapped up inside of that cardboard somehow. So here we go. But first we have coffee. Okay, we are officially most of the way almost packed. 99% of our possessions, minus the bikes, are in these two bags here. That's a bunch of rice bags tied together. 2 rice bags tied together around all my possessions, and that's some ridiculous laundry bag that Jade carried all the way across Africa with her for this exact reason. And all her possessions are in there. And then the rest of them go into these 2 bags as carry-ons, and the rest of them is all of that stuff somehow has to come with us on our carry-ons. But yeah, that's us packed. I'll show you the bikes in exactly 1 millisecond thanks to the beauty of video editing. Frankenstein looking luggage is our bicycles. Jade's bicycle, my bicycle. It's basically just a bunch of cardboard taped and saran wrapped around the bike, and then tarps tied around it the rest of the way. So we'll see if Ethiopian Airlines and Emirates lets us get away with that one. But now I'm going to take another dip in the pool because I really need to take advantage of the southern hemisphere summer, as I think it's going to be a pretty large shock to the system to go from Central African summertime to English wintertime. And even though I love wintertime, I cannot wait. I mean, I was so gutted I was missing out on Idaho winter, snow and snowboarding. Here I come. Could not be more excited, but I still gotta soak up the warm weather while I can. Eat it up, love it. So it's sunshine and the pool for a little bit, and then straight into technology. Oh yeah. I almost forgot. Well, I didn't almost forget. I've just been waiting and waiting and waiting for maybe when he'll possibly be awake. But Garrett Frederick, happy birthday. Hope you enjoyed your 21st birthday night last night. It's like 7 a.m. in Idaho, so I just am definitely not going to call you quite yet because I know there's no way in heck you're awake unless you're still awake. But anyways, also shout out Garrett Colness, happy birthday to you. Wish I could be there, wish I could celebrate with you guys in any way, shape, and form, but I'll have to wait a couple weeks. We'll have plenty of celebrating to do later. And I was thinking about it being Garrett's, 21st birthday and Garrett's 24th birthday, and how I'm about to be 24, and it seems impossible and mental and crazy that life has gone by even that fast. I can't imagine how it's going to feel when I get, start clicking through a couple of decades. But being 24, nearly 25, I was thinking, I wonder if I'm going to have a quarter life crisis at 25. And then I realized that I've already had 9 quarter life crises because of this deep internal fear of having a midlife crisis. I can't imagine. I'm still so young, but was always so scared when I heard or thought of a midlife crisis. The thought of getting to halfway through your life before realizing what the hell am I doing with it is just unimaginable to me. I can't even fathom it. It's unthinkable. And so, I don't want to be weird that I'm talking about him, but that guy right there has made it all the way from Japan without taking any airplanes whatsoever. It's taken him 2 years. That's according to some Australian guy that told me about it. But anyways, quarter life crises. And so I've gone through many of them, and that's what brought me to cycling through Africa. It's what made me quit running my little business and go to Australia and just hitchhike around and do whatever for a couple of years. It's what made me quit university and start that little business. It's what made me drop out of high school when I was 16 and go to university. And it's what caused all these big dramatic changes in my life and what drove me towards them. And I was talking to this with a friend, Kate, just now, minutes ago, and what drove me towards these big dramatic changes was that quote by Socrates, learning is remembering. I mean, not the quote specifically, but everything about what drove me towards that is encompassed in that quote, is remembering who I was, reverse engineering my life, and looking at my situation now from the perspective of my 16, 14, 12, 11, 10, 4-year-old self. And the younger I looked, the clearer the picture got. I mean, I feel as though we knew everything we ever needed to know from the beginning, and we forget as we go along, you know, all that natural love and compassion and that natural joy and wonder and connection with the world and with each other that can get chipped away at as we go along. And so what these crises of self started with was remembering. And then when I remembered, it got clear that what I was doing wasn't going to work from my old perspective. And then the only way I could jump into something new and really have a big, you know, valuable experience at that point in life was to forget other things I've learned, forget the advice and lessons and shit that has been pumped into me as I got pressed and molded through this system that's a one-size-fits-all thing. And I had to forget all that stuff, that I'm not supposed to take big risks, that I'm supposed to color inside the lines, that I'm not supposed to break rules, you know. And not just that, I'd forget everything basically that I learned after 5 that I didn't already know naturally. You know, all these great quotes and things we hear are often things that a 5-year-old may not be able to produce linguistically, but it's something they just kind of take for granted. I'm not sure if I'm making complete sense there, but I hope you're following along a little bit. First you have to remember who you are, then you have to forget everything that you've learned since being, not everything, but forget a lot of the crap that you learned since being in the fold of society. And so, you know, that's my piece for the day and my thoughts and the you know, realm that I'm diving into, I guess. I'm just spewing thoughts, I guess. But right on, probably gonna be back in a bit. Gonna do some more studying. I know that's a completely blank page. It makes it look as though I've done nothing, but I assure you, things have been done. Jade is very hungry and just anxiously waiting for me to shut up and walk to the store with her. So we're gonna go to bite to eat, and then we'll be back at it. Not sure if there'll be anything else on the vlog, but just in case there's not, or even if there is, happy birthday 1,000 times over, little bro. And Garrett, very good friend. I cannot wait to see you guys. Enjoy and peace. Can't wait to see all of you. I miss everyone.